Hello students, welcome to my channel Anandsir-GMAT. So today our topic is about PSAT, PSAT, that is pre-SAT, and I will be discussing one paper with you today. Hope you will enjoy that. We are starting it now. Welcome to my show, my class, Anandsir-GMAT. So we are doing PSAT. So this is the maths calculator section. It is of 45 minutes and 31 questions are there. This is the basic information which is given, so we can refer to that once we start. If there is any question related to this, special right triangles, then area of triangle, rectangle, volume of a cuboid, cylinder, then area of circle, volume of sphere, then pyramid volume and cone volume. So we will refer this information if we require any. Let us start with question number 1. Which of the following expression is equivalent to this? So the simplest way is use FOIL, FOIL. First, that is 3x times x. Take the first of both the brackets. Then take 3x times 1, that is outer. 3x times 1 is 3x. Then the inner, I stands for inner, minus 2 times x is minus 2x. And then the last one's minus 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. So this is 3x square plus x minus 2. So I will go with option number D. Next question says, an athlete throws a javelin, a long metal sphere at his track and field competition. The javelin height in feet is given by this. You can also read along with me. And the height modeled by this. What is the height javelin after 5 seconds? So this is a function which is depending on t. So let us put t equal to 5 because we need to find height after 5 seconds. So this is simply, and we can use the calculator because we are allowed using the calculator. Anyways, 16 times 25 is 400. So that will give you minus 400. And then this is 600 plus 40, so 640. So the answer will be 240 feet. So what's the height after 5 seconds? It is 240 feet. Next, this is saying that x minus y or x arrow y equals to twice of x minus thrice of y. It means that we just twice the first term, thrice the second term, and then subtract. It means minus 6 minus 12. So that gives you minus 18. So this is the required answer. Let us go to the question number 4. Depreciation is the decrease in value of an item. 3 years ago, Aaron bought a computer for 930 and the computer is worth now this, assuming that it is depreciating linearly. Linearly, what does linearly means? It means that it is decreasing equally by each year. So 930 minus 570 gives you 360 for 3 years. So then we divide this by 3. We get 120. So that is our answer, that it will depreciate each year by $120. Going to question number 5. On a house blueprint, 2 feet is printed by 1 inches, and there is a room whose blueprint measures 5 by 6 inches. 5 by 6 inches means if we take it in feet, then this will be 10 feet times 12 feet. So that will be 120 square feet. Basically, I have just multiplied 5 inches by 2, so that will give you 2 feet because that's the scale. So the option is D. Going to question number 6. Club participants at a school. The graph above shows the student participants for 4 school clubs. Okay, if the school has 250 students, how many students are not in the club? How many students are not? So first of all, see how many are there. See, these are 20, debate are 20, student council is around 70, then this is around 90, and this is 40. So this is 70 plus 20 is 90, 180 plus 40 gives you 220. So 220 are there. How many are not? Out of 250, we just subtract 220, we get 30 as that is required answer. So always keep an eye on what is asked, because if you miss that, you might have just mark the 220, that is option A, which is wrong. Going to question number 7, the trend line of the graph, which is this. See, this is not linear, so we cancel these two because it represents a straight line. Here it's a curve. Now I simply take point 3,28, plug in over there. I see that A is the right answer, because 3 times 3 square plus 1 gives you 9 times 3, 27 plus 1, that is 28, and here y is 28. On putting x equals to 3, y is 28 only in option number A. Then question number 8, if a distributor receives a 10% discount from John Tool and 15% discount from Lynn's Tool, how much more would they pay in dollars to buy a drill and electric saw from John Tool than from Lynn's Tool? Okay, see, John is giving 10% discount and he is purchasing two things. He is purchasing drill and electric saw. So from John store he has to pay 80 times 10%, that is he will just pay 0.9, that is 90% of the amount, so he will pay $72, and this is 77, and he is getting 15% discount in this. So obviously this is less. So he is saying how much more would be that in John. So more, it means that we have to just calculate on a calculator. I am opening the calculator in my own device, so you can also take it. 77 times 0.85 gives you 65.45. Now when I subtract it from 72, I get 6.55. So how much more would they pay in dollars to buy a drill and electric saw from John Tool than from Lynn's Tool? So 6.55, that will be round off to 7, so D is the answer. Then we have how many sets have more even than negative numbers? More even than negative numbers. How many sets have more even than negative numbers? Set A has and set C has more even than negative numbers, so it is 2 options. See here, this represents the even number. So here even are more, these are less. Here even are more, these are less. So these are the 2. Question number 10. If set B has 20,000 elements, how many more negative numbers than even numbers would you expect in the set? See, here if you observe, this is the percent distribution. It means we talk about set B. So set B has 75% of negative numbers, that is 75% of 2 lakh. So that will amount to 75 times 2000. So 75 times 2000 gives you 1,50,000. And where is even numbers are only 50%. See, this is only 50%. This marks represents just 50%. So 50% of 2 lakhs, that is only 1 lakh. So what's the difference? It is 50,000. So 50,000 is this. So option B is correct. Let us go to question number 11. 1 byte is a memory unit of memory size used with computers. 1 megabyte contains 10 to the power 6 bytes. And Paul computer hard disk information at a rate of 150 megabytes per second, means 150 times 10 to the power 6 bytes. And you want to work on 5 files computer which has 2340 byte each. Actually, how long will it take? So this is the speed, so just take 235 2340 times 10.6 times this is 5. Now when I calculate this and this cancels out, the answer should be in seconds. So when I cancel it out, just take 0 and 0 cancels out, 5 times 3, then we get 78 seconds. So this is minutes, so don't go with this. We have to take it in dividing by 60, we get 1 point something, so 1.3 minutes. So this is the answer, so we will go with option number C. C is the correct choice. Next we go to question number 12. Maria has been offered an exchange of coin collection for a word carving. The summary of the coins is above. If she evaluates the offer based only on the face value coins, which coin is Maria's most likely to choose? Which coin she will more likely to choose? We have to say offer 1 or offer 2. So we have to check how much it is. So 5 times 20, it will give you 100. We need to find the total value. So 5 times 20 will gives you 100 plus 15 times gives you 150. 25 times gives you 100. So that is 350 for the first one. And for the second one, we have 25 times 5, 125 plus 50 plus 200, that is 375. It means that offer 2 is better. So Maria will pick offer 2. Question number 13. During the first month of a life, the newborn weighs 30%. If a newborn weighs 20 pounds when it is 1 month old, it means let the baby's weight at birth be X. Then X plus 30% of X is equals to W. We need to find the baby's weight at birth, that is X. So this is 130 or 100X, which is W. That is, it is 1.3x equals to W. So X will be W over 1.3. So the option is C. Let us go to the 14th question. 25% of the immigration population originated in which of the following continents? Asia and Europe? No. Europe is already 25%. Asia and Africa? Yeah, Asia and Africa is the correct answer. 20% of the immigration population from Europe are from France. Total of 150 immigrants in the city. How many immigrants are from France? See, 20% of the population from Europe. Europe has 25% of the total, and into 20% of 1500, or you can say 20 times 25 over 100 times 100 into 1500. So this will give you, these two will cancel out, and 20 times 5, 5 times 3, so 75 people are there. Option is B. Going to question number 16. If 10% of number is 12, then what is 5% of half of the original number? Let the original number be X. And 10% of X is 12. It means X is 120. Then half of X is 60. We need to find 5% of 60. That will be 3. So answer is 3. Here, what is A plus B in the figure? So first of all, we just write the equations in standard form. A plus 2B is minus 3, minus A plus B is equal to minus 24. Just add the two. 3B equals to minus 27. B is equal to minus 9. So when I put B equals to minus 9 in the first equation, I get A is equal to 18 minus 3, which is 15. Now I need to add A and B. So 15 plus minus 9 gives you 15 minus 9, which is 6. So the answer is 6. Going to question number 18. Which of the following is sum of 3 consecutive odd integers? So students, dear students, just observe here that if we have 3 consecutive odd integers or any 3 odd integers, the sum is always odd. It can't be even. So even are ruled out. Even numbers are ruled out. Now which three numbers will give you 23 consecutive numbers? If I take 5, 7 and 9 and add them, I will get 21. If I take 7, 9 and 11, I will get 27. It means that this is not the option. But here I can take 35 minus 2 and 35 plus 2. This will give you 105. So it means that 105 is the right choice. Question 19, which of the following is the largest angle? Largest angle is this. So here we will use the angle sum property. 7x plus 2x plus 3x equals to 180, because this angle sum property says that the sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So this is 9 plus 3, 12x, which is equal to 180. So dividing both sides by 12, we get 15. Then 7x will be 7 times 15, that will be 105. So 105 is the correct answer. Then the next question, the average in set A is 85 and the average in set B is 65. Combined average is 70. Set A has 5 elements. Set A has 5 elements and average is 85. So the sum is 5 times 85 gives you 425. And set B has say x elements and its average is 65. So this is 65x. So total sum is 425 plus 65x, and the total numbers are 5 plus x. So when I divide 425 plus 65x by 5 plus x, I should get 70, because 70 is the overall average. Then taking 5 plus x to the other side, we get 425 plus 65x plus 65x. This is 65. And this gives you 70 times 5 and plus 70x. It means subtracting 350 from both sides, 75, subtracting 5x from 65x from both sides, so 5x. It means x equals to 15. It means the set B has 15 elements. Question number 21. A species of shark spends 25% of its day in sleeping. It means 1/4 day in sleeping. How much is left? 3/4 of the day, right? If you spend 1/4, 3/4 is left. And 50%, that is half, in the remaining time hunting. So hunting is half of remaining, half of 3/4. So what is left after this? So net time left will be half of the remaining. Okay, 3/4, we can just write 50% and 50%. So 50% is this, remaining 50% is this, which is 3/8 times of D. So we get the answer as C. 22. Just read this question. Which of the following statement is true? The whole population consists of 31. No need to read this table. Just have a general look. It's the random age of people. We expect there are 1,500 females in the population. So here the total populations are, females are 370. So 370, if we take 370 over 750 times times 31,000. So it is basically 370 divided by 750 times 31,000. This gives you 15293, which is very close. Let us see to others. We expect there are 5580 females, 65 years old and younger. 65 years old and younger means the first three, which is 275 out of 750 to 275 out of 750 times 31,000. So that will not give you, that will maybe, it may give you, let me check. It is 275 divided by 750 and times 31,000. That gives you 11,000 something, 11,366. So that is not the case. This is not the case. We expect there to be 9300 female between 19 and 65 years. 19 and 65 are 225. So if we write 225 over 750 times 31,000, let us see what is this coming. So I observe that this is 225 times 31,000 divided by 750. So that is 9300, which is correct. So I will go with option number C. So option number A, though it was close, but option C is accurate. So we will go with accurate one. This one is x plus y is 18, and it is also given that 2x square. So what is x minus y? So just simply take 2 common. We get twice of x square minus y square equal to 72. Dividing by 2 on both sides, we get 36. Then apply the formula of x square minus y square as x plus y times x minus y. X plus y is 18 times what gives you 36? Yes, it is 2. So the answer is 2. This one gives you what is the value of x divided by 2. Here we need to find x divided by 2. So what I will do, I will first of all let us take a as x over 2. So minus 1 by 2 as x over 2. It means x will be minus 1. Now plug in over here. When I put minus 1 over here, I get minus 10 plus 35 root 25, which is 5. And minus 1 plus 6, which is also 5. So both are correct. It means A is the correct answer. Question number 25. Here it is given that their table is given about the employees at a hospital, and they are asking what is the probability that a technician has worked for 6 or more years. 6 or more means these two, and he's talking about technician, that is he's talking that out of 60 how many technicians. So simply take 30 or 60 times 100. So I think that should give you 50%. So that is answer D. Good to get going. So we are very near, only 6 more questions to go, and we have still a lot of time because time was around 45 minutes. Next question is f2 plus f3 is equal to f5. What is the value of a? See, this is also a very good question. Let me change the pen now. It is f2. What is f2? It means that I will simply put the value of x as 2. So f2 will be 2 times of 2 square plus a. So that will be 4 times 2 is 8 plus a. Then f3 will be 2 times of 3 square plus a, that is 9 to the 18 plus a. Now I will simply plug in the values. 8 plus a plus 18 plus a is equal to f5, that is 2 times 5 square. So that will be 2 times 25, that is 50 plus a. Now what I can do, I can simply cancel a from both sides. So this is 26 plus a is equal to 50. Subtracting 26, 50 minus 26 is 24. So A is 24, which is the correct answer, option C. Here we need to find what is x plus y. So now observe carefully. Whenever you come across two equations in which we have to find the solution of say x plus y or x minus y, simply add and subtract the equations. First of all, try with adding. If I add both equations, what I will get? 7x, because 3 plus 4 gives you 7x, and 4y plus 3y gives you 7y, and here I get 7. Then dividing by 7 on both sides, we get x plus y equals to 1. So the answer is 1. Yes, 4 more to go now. And now about last 4 questions of the calculator section. These are gridding. Gridding question means you have to just calculate the answer and plug in on the grid given in the answer sheet. So the first question is x square plus 5 is equal to 7. What is k? So just put 7 over here. 7 times k is 21. Yes, k is 3. Very good. There are 42 integers in a group. If there are 5 times as many odd integers, let us suppose odd integers are x. So 5x and even are x, because there are 5 times as odd integers as there are even integers. So the sum is 6x, and which gives you 42. So how many are even? Even are 7. So the answer is 7. Let us go to question number 30. Now see, 30 and 31 are based on this given information, but it is given 1 hertz is a measure of the frequency and is equal to 1 cycle per second. Okay, this information is of no use if we look into the question afterwards. The A string on a violin is on resonance frequency 440 hertz. Just underline this. String length is decreased. Now when it is decreased, the frequency increases. Okay, resonant frequency increases. So on decreasing length, resonant frequency increases. The decrease in string length is according to the equation. So it is given that F is equal to V over 2L. It means that 2LF is equals to V, and V is a constant, and T. Okay, the same string is decreased by half, resulting in the, so when it is decreased by half, resulting in 880 hertz. So when the length is increased by half, okay, right. So if the length of the string A on a violin is decreased by 1/4, now when it is half, then what happens? It becomes 480. Why? Because it is just inversely proportional. When this is 440, this is basically V over 2L. It means that 880L is equals to V, which is constant. It means that we can simply take two conditions. When I put L1 length, I will get F1. So 2L1 F1 is equal to 2L2 F2, right? Which are both equal to V. So we can take that L1 F1 is equal to L2 F2. Now, when the string is halved, then what happens? L1 into F1 is 440. It becomes half of L1 into F2 we need to find. So L1 cancels out. You get 440 times this, which is 880, which they were already telling us, right? So this is the information already given. Now they are saying when it is decreased by 1/4 means it becomes 3/4. When decreases by 1 means it becomes 3/4. So again L1 F1, L2 F2. Now here L1, it will remain L1. This is 440, which is initial. This is decreased by 1/4, so it has 3/4 of L1 times F2. Now we need to find F2. This and this cancels out. So this is 440 times 4 over 3, which is F2. So that will be 1760 by 3, and that should be equal to 1760 divided by 3. That is 586.6666. So we can write it as 587 because you have to find the nearest hertz. Okay. So next question is question number 31. Based on the same information, the violin has another string D, which is tuned to resonancy 293 point this. If the length of the violin A and D are decreased by half, both are decreased by half. Now what happens? Both are decreased by half. Let me rub this. Both are decreased by half. Then what happens? Okay. What is the difference in the resonance frequency between the two strings? Now what is the difference when both are decreased by half? So here, when A is decreased by half, the frequency is, when it is half, then the frequency becomes 880. Okay. Now when decrease by half, we again use L1 F1 equal to L2 F2 error. But here the frequency, starting frequency is 293.7 hertz equals to half of L1 into F2. So here when we find the frequency, I get twice of 293.7, 293.7 times 2, which is equal to F2. So here if I observe this, this is 293.7 times 2, this is 587. Now what's the difference between this? So D is reduced to 587.4. Now the answer will be the difference. So 880 minus this will give you 292.6. Now the nearest hertz will be 293. So this is the answer, 293. So students, this is all. Thank you so much for watching. So dear students, thank you so much for watching my video. Do like it, share it and subscribe it, and keep on watching my next videos. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.